to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and guys, in this video review today we have another Battlebox edition. Now as you can see right here, this is a megalithic Battlebox that we've got for this month's review. I'm not going to lie, also I cut the box open, took a look at it, and that is why that I am standing here in front of a vehicle right now. I think that before I get into this review, I just want to say that this is probably one of the best battle boxes that I've ever seen hit the doorstep today. During the wintertime, most people don't think about what's coming, and if you're a subscriber to Battlebox this month, you'll be ready for what's coming. What we have right here is the Winter Vehicle Emergency Kit. Now I'm going to hold this card up right here so that you can see what's on the menu for this month right there, if you got the box, and then I'm going to go over each component of it here in just a second. I'm also going to turn the card around right here, and that way you can read the card for this month on Mission 10. Alright, so to begin with, the first item that we have right here is a tactical black Molly stocking. So we'll open that up. There's all sorts of gear up in this box this month. It's just insane. So I'm actually going to scoot the box back for a minute. Here is the stocking. It's got some patchwork right there, or a Velcro patch there, Velcro patch down bottom, some buckles on it. Got some Molly right there, a zipper. I'm thinking that's going to end up being me a great tool equipment storage in a workshop, because just don't participate in that holiday anymore for many various reasons. But anyway, that is a $15.99 value, so definitely be great for holding some tools. Now this is in the basic box, okay, so we've got a Black Rifle coffee. Right there we go. Got coffee from, it's got Battlebox coffee, that's awesome. This will make 1 pot of coffee, 1 pot or 8 cups of strong coffee. Right there, so if you get broke down on the side of the road, you can heat you some water, at least you can have you some coffee. So that's pretty tight. That'd be actually good to throw in your bug out bag, those that love coffee. My wife, she's a huge coffee nut, not me. But in a pinch, that'll definitely warm you up on the side of the highway. So that is a $12.99 value. Now, next off, we have a Battlebox PVC Patch, and that is a $7.99 value. Let me get up in here. Let's see, guys. Aha! Sweet! So that right there, Velcro morale patch, that is definitely going on my tactical jacket. It's an awesome logo. Battlebox got a tight logo. Next up, we have survival tabs, a 12-pack, and that's $7.95 value. Here we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so this is a delicious meal replacement. Gluten-free, non-GMO, and chocolate. Oh, thank you, Father. I love chocolate. I just actually ate some of those Girl Scout, the little chocolate monkeys. Oh man, things are so flipping good. Peanut butter filled. So here you go. Case of emergency, 12 chewable food tabs, made in the USA. As always, good quality right there. You know, nobody wants nothing from China. Okay, so just saying. We got right here, let's see, 240 calories. So that's not bad at all. It's got vitamin E, iron, vitamin C, vitamin D. Got a bunch of different good things to help you right there. Vitamin B12. Flipping got vitamin B12 in there. Anyway, so that is a $7.95 value. So right there, you can put that in the glove box if you needed to in the truck. I mean, that's something you're not going to be without. Next, we've got a Heat Factory large body warmers. I've seen these right there. Got some large body warmers. It's like hot hands, and it says that they last 24 hours, so that's pretty intense if they last up to 24 hours. All you gotta do is just shake those things. I mean, same deal, same concept as hot hands, and that is a $1.30 value on those. Next we have Celluloom 10-inch flare alternatives ×2, so that's a $7.04 value. And right there they are. So you just crack those and shake them up, and you've got you some road flares that is not non-violent, I'll say. Okay guys, so I'm out here in pitch black and about to crack this Celluloom light. Shake this thing up real good right there and show you for reference how far you can see this thing out there in the distance. You know, if I was pulled over on the side of the highway, that's about 40 feet out from the vehicle. So if you have a couple of those laid out through there, chalked off, actually, my wife's going to pick it up right here and just kind of use it for waving people off. But definitely high visibility from a distance. So that makes a great road marker. I've noticed the police has started using the little digital strip light LED ones, kind of warning people to go off one direction. So pretty useful right there. Very neat. Now you've become the master. I won't join the dark side, Nikki. I'm not joining. As far as that goes, so right there's that. And that's a $7.04 value. So for the basic box this month, if you pay $24.99 the cost, you got a $53.86 value back out of that. Okay. Now for the advanced box, we've got Zip Grip Go Traction ties. And that's a $24.95 value. I have worked off grid in the snow, guys. I have never seen this right here before. This is just absolutely amazing. They are zip ties that go around, but they have grips on it. Okay, and you zip tie that around the tread on the vehicle and tighten it down, and it actually helps you gain traction. So you don't have to chain up, zip up, and it's flipping awesome. Now the only disadvantage to this, obviously, is that these are disposable. You know, so you will have to dispose of them afterwards. So, I mean, for what you pay for them, if you're only in a situation where it might be a one-off, you don't want to carry chains all the time, then, you know, these tractions right here, you can use them, and when you're done, chunk it. As opposed to, if you're going to be in a snow environment all the time, then obviously you would want to get chains. You know, you live in Alaska, you live in Wisconsin, so on, you know, place like that, you're going to need chains. So that is a $24.95 value. Next up, we've got the GI type mechanical tool bag, mechanics tool bag, I'm sorry, and this one is black. Hold that up close right there so you can see that right there. Pretty nice little setup right there. And that's Rothco is the manufacturer of that. So guys, I opened up the mechanics bag, and it actually has got quite a bit of space in it. And I got all the items from the box down in here that, for the most part, other than the battery cables, they got their own holding, and obviously the tow strap doesn't need to go in there. There's the fire extinguisher, work that down in there. We've got our road markers. Got the coffee, food supplement, heat warmers. I mean, got all that down in there, packed in good, so that's ready to go in the back of the truck now, and so that worked out really nice. Actually put a lot more gear in there, and don't take up a lot of space, but you can grab and go in a hurry if you needed to with that in your truck, so pretty nice. And that is a $16.99 value. So if you got the advanced box, the cost on that's $49.99. You're up to $95.80 on the box for this month. Now, next up we've got the Pro Box, and that's going to be a First Alert Tundra fire extinguisher. Check it out, dude. Fire extinguisher in a can. Okay, now this says stops fires fast. Looks like it's an A, B, and C fire extinguisher because we got grease fires, we got fabric trash, we got electric. So the fabric trash, that's A. You know, you got your A, B there with the grease and the fabric trash, and C, electrical. So I mean, you don't want a D fire extinguisher, because I'm gonna tell you, you get out in a situation where you got a D fire extinguisher, you about to be upside down because you're in all sorts of things that you don't want to breathe. So anyway, right there, this is good until 01/19/20. So that's awesome. and you know, you don't have to worry about a big old fire extinguisher clanging around. I mean, you can throw that thing right there up in your glove box, and nobody thinks about that stuff. I'm gonna tell you, I've drove by and seen a lot of vehicles catch on fire, and dude, what blows my mind is when a vehicle catches on fire, the whole freaking thing burns up, man. I mean, it's crazy. It just roasts it. Happened not too long ago here in Sevierville, Tennessee. It was a F-150. The engine block started on fire, and it burnt from the front of the vehicle all the way back into the cab, and then back toward the pickup bed. It just kept going. It's crazy. So anyway, fire extinguisher, that's extremely good to have. And that is a $12.97 value. So the great thing about that is you know, if you wanted to get a couple of those and put them back for hard times, I mean, that's not really a bad price on that at all. And that's one thing I love about Battlbox is that once you see stuff like this come, it actually inspires you, because I would have never thought about that in a can. And matter of fact, I believe that First Alert, yeah, it's non-toxic too. And another thing about this is to the best of my knowledge, this is manufactured right here in America. I'm looking for that because I know Battlbox is pretty hardcore about American-made products, but First Alert, to the best of my knowledge, is made right here in America. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we've got the 20,000 pound 20-foot recovery strap. Alright, now that's a $19.42 value. Alright, and so right here, right there is the recovery strap. You can hook that through. It does have a padded area on it right there and everything. And then that's thick too. That is extremely thick material. So, you know, if you need to hook to another vehicle to pull yourself out of a ditch or something like that, I mean, right there, that's definitely got you hooked up on that. Next up, we have 6-gauge heavy-duty jumper cables. Now, that's a $24.99 value. Okay, now, right here is the pack of booster cables. And now I'm going to tell you a little cheat on this right here, is that if you have a an inverter that hooks to like a 12-volt setup, you know, if you have a 12-volt to 240 inverter or 12-volt to 110, 120, you can cheat with these. Now, the distance on that, because the distance of the cable run, you don't want to over amperage cables and burn them up, but say you had a small 12-volt inverter with you, this saves buying a cable set. You can actually cheat using booster cables. It's something that a couple of us in the construction field, you can do that. Just don't overdo it, okay? But if you're just needing to run, say you need to run a simple air compressor, or you're needing to run some tools on the side of the road or something like that, if you got an inverter, you can always cheat and use booster cables. So that right there, now you got a set of booster cables to throw up in your vehicle, and that is total $153.18 value if you bought the $99.99 Pro Box. Lastly, for this month's box, as if it wasn't already full to the brim, you've got the Pro Plus. So the knife of the month is SOG Seal Strike with deluxe sheath. Features built-in cord cutter, single stage sharpener, and ferro rod, and that is a $127 value knife. So that brings the whole box to $280.18, one of the most expensive boxes I've ever opened from Battlbox. Right here is the knife. It says here that it is, we got a hard molded sheath, weighs 5.6 ounces, 9.6 inches long, and limited, let's see, yeah, lifetime warranty on this knife. Right there is the knife, anti-slip, digi-grip handle. I mean, anytime you get something with lifetime warranty, that's worth it all right there. As a matter of fact, let's open this up and take a closer examination of this knife. Using my multi-tool that I got from a previous Battlbox. Alright. So here's the sheath. Looking right there. Okay, so there's the cord cutter, looks like. And we've got really good composite. It's good stuff. The blade, you all know I always like to check and see how sharp it is. It's actually pretty good edge on that blade and everything. Pretty solid, and I like the metal texture. Very good feel to it. Definitely got the groove for the plunge. It's got that saw edge on it. Extremely nice. Got a, I wouldn't say serrated, but it's got like a grooved in on that right there. So if you had to blunt punch something, you could definitely get it done. I'm gonna check right here to see also how it goes up in the sheath. Locks in good. Oh yeah, locks in really good. So that's neat too. It's got you can clip that on belt clip, very convenient. So nice, very nice as always. Guys, make sure to check out Battlbox at battlbox.com. Make sure to check them out on Facebook, like their Facebook page. If you're not a subscriber, you definitely need to become one. This month they're giving away the Motoped to one subscriber. If you were a subscriber before this month, and they're all the time got great things going on, giveaways and etc. Just keep up with it on Facebook and on their website. And guys, I'm going to load my gear in the truck because winter is coming, and extremely glad to have some of this stuff to add to my emergency kit for on the road. Because if you know and follow off-grid contracting, you know we travel the country all the time. Sorry about that. So until we see you again here at 7 Trumpets Prayer Channel, I hope you have a most blessed day, and Yahushua.